A name on the front is a hell of a lot more important than the one on the back. Get that through your head.
I don't care what the scoreboard says at the end of the game. In my book, we're going to be winners.
I'll make it.
You don't do that to a man. He's got $1 million idea right here.
$1 billion idea.
Even better, let him flow.
Okay.
Well, there's nothing like a cold one after a long day, huh? Here's to feeling good all the time.
And now, from the 908 studio, this is Shoot Your Shot, brought to you by 908s, where life is great.
Welcome back to the show. Shoot Your Shot, Paul Sutter, the chosen one. John Grossi, the boss man. John, welcome back to the States. Estados Unidos, some might say.
Gracias.
How was your trip?
Amigo. Let me tell you something. Mexico is wild.
Did you think about not coming back?
No, not at all.
Really?
I actually was pretty pumped to get back.
Oh, you were?
But you had the resort life.
That's true.
I was out there in real Mexico.
You were sweating and grinding
I was
out there in Mexico.
sweating and grinding. This place, I imagine, like, Mexico is just like the part I saw. I'm not going to say Mexico as a whole. Cabo, it's got to be the Vegas of like 50 years ago. Like, the whole thing's run by like the mob.
Oh, really?
Or the cartels.
Yeah. That's what people were saying.
Well, I mean, it's literally just to give, like, vacationer Americans their every desire. Like, everywhere I walk, they're like, hey, what do you want, man? Like, cocaine, Molly, women?
Is that what they were saying?
I had at least 40 people told me that. And I was like, I'd like it to be not as hot.
Well, it's probably because they have to want you to come back.
Right.
Like, that's what they want.
I
got a couple of those. While I was out there.
Yeah, it's just like...
Do I look like a partier? Is that what it is?
I think I was... It was crazy that I was not looking like a partier, and they were still doing that. It was hot as shit, as we know. But did I have a great time? You bet your ass I did. Played real well the first day. I know you're going to ask. Not so good the second day. It was about 100 degrees.
I was going to say, was it unbearable for you out there?
It was pretty unbearable.
But how many beers did you have while you were on the course? Did that help you out at all?
57, I think.
Really?
I love Mexican beer, and I think I'm tired of it.
Oh, really?
Like, Pacifico's been my favorite beer for a long time. I do not want a Pacifico.
What was the beer of choice out there?
It was a lot of Pacifico, some Dos Equis, like you said.
Yeah, they lead the league out there in Dos Equis.
Had a few... I had something else. A few Coronas.
Okay.
I had a Corona Light at one point. You know, had to
mix
had to lighten it up a little bit.
You were telling me that you feel fatter now.
Oh, big time.
But I think that's a good thing, though. It means that you had a good experience, I'm assuming. If you don't come back feeling fat from Mexico, you didn't do it right, I believe.
I mean, I think one of the biggest perks of going to Mexico is that you just eat Mexican food for all 3 meals every day.
Right.
Which is basically what everyone wants to be doing.
Yeah.
Like, the only reason we don't
do
is because people would shame you in America.
Absolutely agree.
But it's definitely the best food there is.
Absolutely agree.
But yeah, refried beans, I think, are fattening.
Yeah. It's nothing but fat, I believe.
It's nothing but fat.
Yeah.
And I had a lot of those.
Okay. You had your own private chef, eh?
Had our own, actually 3 chefs came together, prepared everything. This Airbnb, Paul, we got to go. It was unbelievable.
Was it all head chefs? Were they butting heads a little bit, or did they have a nice little sous chef? Then
there was a sous chef, there was a head chef, and there was a guy that's more like a runner server type guy.
Okay.
Walking to the Airbnb Thursday, I'm getting the lay of the land. Don't even know what I'm doing. The guy comes over and hands me a margarita. Didn't even order it.
Wait a minute. These chefs came with the Airbnb?
Yeah, big time.
How did that happen?
I got connections down in Mexico, Paul.
So you get the Airbnb, and the Airbnb comes with the chefs, or did you just tell them to meet at the Airbnb?
No. The Airbnb comes with the chefs. You get 2 meals a day. I'm waking up on Friday. They already got the coffee rolling for me. They're making eggs.
Did you like it?
Oh, the coffee was not the best coffee I've ever had.
It's not strong out there, is it?
It might not be.
Well, I'm thinking, Colombia. That's a little Latin flavor to it.
Well,
Colombian beans. But in Mexico, they didn't have great coffee. I was a little disappointed in it.
I had a coffee at a restaurant. Loved it. Delicious. But I think just, the coffee out of the pot there, they weren't using the best beans, I don't think.
Okay. They didn't have the deals like we have at Grocery Outlet, probably. By the way, I found a great blend.
Oh, no.
The dark barista roast, incredible. At
Really?
Grocery Outlet. It's the best. I think it's the best one that they've had, that I've had at least. And you know me, I like my coffee a little strong, John. Wake me up in the morning. It's like I like my mixed drinks. I want it a little strong so I could taste it, feel it. I can feel that something's going in my body.
You want a kick?
I want a little kick.
Yeah.
I got another question for you.
Okay.
Are you a shot guy now?
Oh, big time.
That, I mean, I was amazed. I really was.
I haven't taken shots in like probably 3 years. And you know what? This was good because now I realize I can.
Yeah.
Not every day, Paul.
But it's in you.
It's in me. And I thought I hated tequila, but I can do it again. I can do it.
It's like when you're golfing and not you, maybe I'm talking about me. When I'm golfing and I'm having a terrible round, but you have 3 pretty good shots in the day and you're like, you know what? It's in there somewhere.
Yep.
I can do this. And that's you.
That's me. Yeah.
You took 3 shots.
I took 4.
But you took like 3 in like maybe 35 minutes, which that's pretty impressive for a guy like you.
Yeah, for a guy like me.
Who is just not a shot guy whatsoever.
No, not at all. I don't see myself doing that soon, but it's in me.
As a guy that led the United States in tequila shots during the quarantine, it would be nice to have a partner like you.
Yeah, that's
true. It would
true.
be nice. So what's the percentage you go back to Cabo?
Well, it was depressing me. Did you drive? Do you see all the poor villages?
Yeah, there was a lot of poor villages out there.
That was depressing me.
Yeah. But,
Like,
there's some
it's just
slums
like the
out here in the United
poorest
States.
villages of all time. Just like feeding the rich Americans.
Right.
Made me sad.
Right.
I don't know. Like, if I go back, am I supporting them to get richer, or am I continuing just like the corrupt poverty? What am I doing? Someone's got to tell me.
I mean, it's a little deep for me, John. I
I got real sad because you go on the ocean and it's the nicest places you've ever seen in your life, and then you drive like 10 minutes inland, and it's just like shacks.
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
It's not good. Whatever they're doing down there is not good. It's literally just, it's like slums and wealthy.
A little sketchy, huh? Down there.
It's a little sketchy.
That
was ruining my vibe a little bit.
There's the 1% and then everybody else.
Yeah,
is
big
that
time.
what you're saying?
That's what I'm saying.
I think. Would you rather? Oh, by the way,
First of all, I would go to a resort because it looked unbelievable.
it was a great time.
If I can check my conscience at TSA, you know what I mean?
How was it getting home?
Not too bad. I was well prepared.
Good.
First of all, did not know this about international travel. You're pretty screwed if you don't have a pen because you got to fill out that thing on the flight.
Did I tell you about the mobile passport? Did I send that to you?
No, you didn't.
Oh, that's my bad. I thought I did. Maybe I didn't. If you do the mobile passport when you're coming back, you skip the line. You go a little line.
Yeah, I did do that. Actually,
Oh, you did? Okay.
Someone else gave that to me. But
Okay, good. But yeah,
still,
the pen thing is.
the pen thing's a big deal. And during COVID, are people supposed to be borrowing pens from each
not
other?
supposed to be.
No.
Just not.
I mean, I did, but luckily,
Did you wash your hands?
big time.
Okay.
Big time. Wash my hands.
Yeah. International travel. Haven't done it in a long time. It's hectic.
It's hectic. It's hectic.
Like, what if you lost your passport?
Like, would I go to Cabo again? Of course. But why not just go to Alabama?
I was just gonna say I have the same thought
It's just
process.
a little bit easier, and I'm going to have just as much fun.
And I love Alabama.
Love Alabama.
But
Never been.
I forgot to tell you last week, but I got to connect in Milwaukee now.
No way.
Oh yeah, nice fella out there in Milwaukee or out there in Cancun. We were playing a little beer pong together
Oh,
in the pool.
okay.
They had their little beer pong set, so
Yeah.
we're just shooting in there. He's from Milwaukee, right outside Milwaukee.
Oh,
he
yeah.
said, if I ever go to Milwaukee, there's a lot of cool stuff to do out there. He was trying to convince me to go to Milwaukee. I was like, buddy, you don't got to convince me to go to the greatest city in the United States.
Right.
I'll go to Milwaukee any day you want. But he said, you got a place to stay. So, got to connect out there. We can
Let's go.
make our way, and then we'll stay at his place.
Let's go.
Do
Do you remember what town he lived in? Did it have like 1 million W's in it?
Fuck. I think it might have.
Like Wichapakachucha.
No, it wasn't something like that. It was something that I could pronounce.
Oh, that's good.
But it was right outside, he said, probably about 15 minutes or something. So, I'm just saying, Milwaukee, here we come. Another thing about my trip, I forgot to tell you. So when I was playing catch with those little black kids, remember when was I telling that story on this show?
No.
Remember when I was playing catch in the pool?
That must have been one of your other shows.
Remember when I was playing catch in the pool? Did you see the picture where I was playing
Yeah, I
catch
saw
in
the
the pool?
picture. I wasn't there. I don't remember it.
Yeah, but I was playing catch in the pool.
Yeah, you're playing catch in the pool.
There were like 2 or 3 like little black kids, probably about 11 years old, 12 years old, 13 years old maybe. We're just shooting the shit, chucking the rock around a little bit. Good friends. One of the kids said, "Are you a TikTok star?" That's what he said. I swear to God.
You just had the vibe?
Yeah, I had the vibe, I guess. I don't look like one, I don't think. But maybe it was my outfit that day. I was looking a little hip out there.
I don't get it. Are people actually making that much money on TikTok?
I think so.
I don't get how. I don't get how they do that.
Views. It's all about views, John. And you know what? I would love to be a TikTok star. I really would. I just don't want my parents to hate me.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Do you think TikTok stars, all their parents hate them?
They got to.
Yeah, I think so.
They don't love them.
No, they definitely don't love them.
They sold out.
How do you love a kid growing up now? You can't. Tough for
It's
parents.
got to be hard, dude. It really does.
Yeah.
Like, kids just don't go out and chuck.
But a lot of those parents suck, too.
Yeah. Well, it's those 80s parents.
And now it's like the
Now it's the
90s.
Fuck, dude. That's going to be us. We got to change the narrative.
No. I don't consider us. I grew up in the 90s.
Okay.
You know what I mean? We grew up in the 2000s.
Okay. I know what you mean. You know
what I mean.
Yeah, we grew up in the 2000s. You're talking 12, 13, 14, 15 growing up. That was in the 2000s for us.
Right.
Yeah. No, I get what you mean.
I'm talking about the parents who were like at the bar when Smash Mouth was coming on the jukebox.
Okay.
That's a different vibe.
No, it couldn't be me.
Yeah.
If it came on, I'd be happy.
Oh, love the song.
Yeah.
But like the ones who like really are into what's that one? Mariah Carey.
Yeah. That's true. Like when Usher was coming on while you were.
Well, that'd be pretty sick.
Well, yeah, but I'm talking about when it was hot at the time.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess it's still hot at the time, but right now. But you know what I mean.
Usher's still popping.
Yeah. It's crazy to me that kids don't go outside.
Yeah.
Like, we grew up in a time where you could ride your bike and your parents just have no idea where you are.
Right. During the summertime.
You're just riding your bike.
Yeah.
You're assuming you'd be
That's
safe.
true. I mean, you give them like a recap.
Yeah.
Or preemptively.
Yeah. You
Like,
say, all right, this is what I might
going.
do.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I guess that's, looking back, I guess that's kind of sketchy because there's a lot of shit's going on in the world. But like, we turned out okay. Now you got like 8-year-olds having iPhones, playing games, watching YouTube and shit.
That's awful.
We should start a kids show. I think that's a pretty good idea. You ever heard of that guy Blippy?
No.
There's this dude named Blippy. He's basically, you ever seen Blue's Clues?
Yeah, oh yeah.
So it's basically that guy from Blue's Clues. Steve, remember Steve?
Yeah.
Blue Skid Dude, Weekend 2 type guy. He's basically that guy, but solo. And he just talks about random shit for kids. Like what to do at a playground. How airplanes work.
YouTube?
He's on YouTube. But he makes millions of dollars. And I feel like we could be good at that.
Oh, big time. Our knowledge is right there. We're not too far above that.
No.
We're learning with them. What do
yes.
you do at a playground? I don't know. Let's find out together.
We're on our way.
I don't get slides. I'm going to be straight up about that. I just imagine my thighs screeching on them.
How
do you slide
fun.
down a slide?
It's not fun. I think
Right?
I think they had to take the fun away because
people were going too fast.
Some kid probably like was going down a slide and just freaking absolutely collapsed on the ground, because it was going so fast. So they're like, all right, we can't make it this slick anymore.
Mm-hmm.
Let's tone it down a little bit. And now they're whack. Now you can't even there's no reason for a slide.
Right.
It's almost more dangerous now because if you're sticking to it, what happens if you flip over the top?
Mm-hmm.
That's fucked up.
Totally agree. I don't think I've ever had fun on a playground, if I'm being honest. I'm jealous of the kids who had fun on the playground. Wasn't me. Monkey bars, hard as shit.
Yeah. Yeah.
The swing's fun.
I was just
the
about to
swing's
say.
fun.
I'm a swings guy.
That's my speed. You sit there.
I'm thinking, if I'm thinking park, you're thinking park, right? What park are you thinking? I'm thinking Whaley Park.
Yeah.
Is that what you think?
Right. But I'm not going to go to the playground. I'm going to go throw a football or something.
Yeah. But as a kid, it wasn't too bad hopping on the swings and then going, cool. It's not that bad.
It's not that bad.
Parks seem like they're a little dangerous to me.
Oh, yeah.
What if you're like a 6-year-old? You're going on the monkey bars. That's why everybody breaks their arm. Stunt your growth. Maybe that's not why there's not that many more athletes anymore.
It's true.
Kids breaking their arms too early.
Did you see those Olympians who shared the gold medal?
No, who was that?
I saw some caption that the high jumpers or something tied. So instead of doing overtime, they shared the gold medal.
That's disgusting.
Yeah, it's disgusting.
I mean, that's.
Are you surprised?
No. Is there anything that I'm less surprised about? No. I mean, of course they shared the gold medal. That's the dumbest thing I ever heard. The Olympics have been great. Great show last week.
Oh, yeah.
I had a good time. All right, we got a big show this week. You got anything else about Mexico? Anything?
I'd go back. It's just America without rules, but hotter.
What's our next vacation, you think?
Our next vacation, I think, is going to be Catalina.
I like that.
You got to show me the ropes. I've never been.
I'm a Catalina guy.
But I'm out now that you told me about the boat ride.
If you take a little Dramamine or whatever it's called, maybe a little ginger chew, I think you're good to go.
Okay.
On the way back, it wasn't that bad.
Is it really $40 to Austin? Let's go to Austin.
I think it's pretty cheap. Sure, you want me to look it up right now? It'll take me 2 seconds.
You're the guy.
It'll take me 2 seconds.
You're the guy.
LA to Austin. If we go, let's see. When do you want to go?
September 27th.
You want to go September 27th. All right, that would be a Monday. So we'll go Friday. We'll go Thursday the 23rd to the 26th on Sunday. Search it. I wouldn't mind that. $86 round trip.
Are you kidding me?
Easy money.
What is that? Why is it so cheap?
I'm not 100% sure.
Because COVID? Delta?
It's probably Delta.
Yeah.
I wonder if the Delta flights are a little bit cheaper now.
Yeah,
You remember when Corona took a hit, the beer, because of
true.
the virus? Maybe Delta's going to start taking a hit. How was your Delta flight?
Oh, I JetBlue in Alaska.
JetBlue didn't fuck you, did they, huh?
No, they didn't. I had smooth flights both ways.
Were you able to watch TV?
Oh, you know me. I don't watch TV on the plane. I just sit there.
You just sit there in silence, huh? Oh, no, you talk to the person next to you.
If possible. The ride back was brutal. You never want to be in between two, like big guys.
Any cool people that you sat next to or that you met on the plane or what happened?
No, sat next to my brother on the way there.
Oh, okay.
We had a few drinks. We had
that's
it going
nice.
a little bit.
Yeah, that's nice.
I don't even remember who was next to us. A nobody, I think. I think I was aisle. My brother was middle. That was kind of nice.
Okay.
Way back, I got stuck in the middle seat between just two big dudes.
It's difficult.
Yeah.
I'm an aisle guy through and through.
I like to spread the legs, Paul. You know that.
You know what pisses me off? Quick grind my gears. I think we've talked about it before. If you don't shut the window, you're a bad person.
Yeah, you have to. If there's a glare at all.
You're just a bad person.
Yeah.
When I was coming home from Mexico, there was only one window open on the whole plane, and it was the lady that I was sitting next to. And she was sleeping.
Oh, that's brutal.
It's like she was sleeping like with her eyes covered. It's like, I got an idea. Why don't you fucking close the blinds? That way the sun doesn't come in.
I was doing this one the whole
What
ride.
an idiot.
The whole ride home, because of big guys, I couldn't even lean back. I was leaning forward the entire
that's the
plane.
worst.
I had like the head against the seat in front of me.
That's the worst.
No choice.
I don't think it's talked about enough, that trip that we made back from Arizona. We talked about it yesterday. But that,
Scottsdale to LAX, July 20th,
something like that.
2019.
To straight home to get changed, to straight to a wedding.
Mm-hmm.
It's an all-time good friend move, and it's not appreciated by everybody.
No, it's not. Appreciated by nobody.
Actually, nobody.
Yeah.
Except for us. And maybe a few listeners.
There's nothing worse than being hungover in the airport.
Oh, it's the worst. And you think you're
Remember
going to die?
I just spread out all the way
On the floor?
On the floor, yeah.
I thought we were going to die. I really
thought
did.
We were too.
All right. Nothing else. I mean, I don't have a lot for you. I guess I got a couple of things. I don't know if you saw this, but there was a police detective. Do you see this in Long Beach?
No.
There was a police detective that was found guilty for delivering information to gangs in Long Beach. Did you see that?
Oh, he was working for the gang.
It was a lady.
Oh,
Yvonne Robinson. That's a French ass name. Yvonne.
IVAN.
No. YVONNE.
Oh, Yvonne. Wow, you're good.
But I guess she was leaking police secrets to the street gangs of Long Beach. What's the gang? It was a Crips. Baby Insane Crips.
So now there's multiple Crips? How does that work?
I don't know how it works.
Is Crips like America and Baby Insane is like California?
I think that's how it works. It's like...
we need to interview a Crip, have we?
I don't think we have, and I think we need to. It can't be not safe. We just have to say that...
Long Beach is more Crips than Bloods, is that right?
I think so. I think there's more Bloods in Compton,
Yeah.
right? Which, yeah. You'd think Compton, because the Bloods, you can't say the word C, right? Maybe they just like saying Bompton. So that's why they named themselves the Bloods.
Yeah.
It's kind of fun to say Bompton.
Well, aren't Crips... I picture Crips as blue as their color.
They are.
In Compton, aren't they blue?
Yes, that's another thing that doesn't really
See, it
make
doesn't
too
really
much
add
sense.
Oh, they know what they're doing. They're trying to confuse us.
Yeah. So Compton's blue, plus the Urban Youth Academy, the baseball stadium. That whole thing, the complex is blue.
Yeah.
They're trying to really throw you off the scent. But I think you're right. I think it's like, see, to me, the Crips are kind of like Canada. Like, I don't know what's going on in Canada.
Right.
You got provinces, you got
yeah.
cities, you got, I don't know what it is.
They're all
Ontario.
talking a different language, even the ones that are talking the same language as you.
I know.
You don't know what they're saying.
No idea. And then some of them are speaking French.
Right.
They're not even close to France.
I'd probably understand the same amount of words coming out of a Crip's mouth and a Canadian's mouth. Like the ones that speak English. Like I'd understand like 75%.
It's probably 75 for both.
Yeah.
Imagine if you're another... Remember we were talking last week about how English is hard?
Yeah.
Imagine if you were a foreigner and you get dropped into the Crip territory of Long Beach.
Oh, God.
No, the Blood territory of Long Beach.
Yeah.
Either one, doesn't matter.
Either one.
And you have to learn English.
That would be brutal.
They don't have any C's because they can't say the word C, right? The Bloods, they say everything with a B. So then that's what you learn? Like that's got to be difficult.
I did appreciate Mexico how easy it is to like talk the necessities with someone who doesn't speak the same language.
They respect you.
But like, you know what I mean? You could just sort of like hand gesture and
Yep.
point and like, the few basic words.
Yep. But they respect that you
Yeah.
were, trying your best to communicate.
I did not get the vibe that I could take over Mexico like you did.
Yeah, maybe, but that might be.
You were a hero down there.
I was.
But you were at the resort.
I was, but I was also on the East Coast.
Oh, you're on the East Coast
of Mexico, or the southern tip, or whatever it is.
Southern tip, East Coast. Yeah.
Cancun,
The Cape.
the Cape.
Is
yeah.
that right?
I was in the Caribbean Sea, something like that. How was the water out there? Pretty decent.
Pretty decent. We stayed by a beautiful beach, but you couldn't go on the beach because apparently the riptide, Paul.
Riptide.
Apparently someone just got someone just died.
See, this is what I'm talking about with the ocean.
Yeah, the ocean sucks.
There's things in the ocean, sharks, stingrays, jellyfish, you name it, things that all will hurt. And then all of a sudden, the ocean just has a mind of its own and could just fucking pull you out.
Yeah. Just you can't swim back towards the shore.
That's horse shit.
Yeah.
So why would I go out there then? There ain't no reason for me to go out there.
No reason for me to be out in the ocean.
It feels good. Take a cold shower. Take a bath.
You should see my shower, though.
Was it sick?
Oh, man. We got to get rich, Paul. Let me tell you something.
Walk-in? What kind of was it?
Oh, it was the shower was basically the size of my room. That's a little exaggeration.
That's what I want.
The shower was at least the size of that walk-in closet.
No way.
It was big. There was a lot of area in the shower where you were just not getting wet. It was just this huge space.
See,
and then the nozzle was coming from up top. You ever been in one of those?
Yeah, I've seen that.
Those aren't too bad. There's a nice ledge to sit on.
Oh, my God. See,
great.
I want to be rich. I don't think my lifestyle would change one bit if I was rich. I'd still go crush Fantastic Cafe. I'd go bang home some beers at, a nice little Mexican joint in Long Beach, maybe Casa Sanchez before, huh? I would do everything the same. But there'd be a few things that I'd change. A huge-ass shower, 1,000%, like a bathroom, a big-ass bathroom.
I think I realized
awesome.
If I was rich, I would spend a majority of my time in my bathroom because that's what I was doing. There was like the walk-in closet was bigger than my room.
That's crazy.
It was a bathroom, then a walk-in closet, the shower, all tile. Let me tell you something. Tile's classy, Paul.
What room do you think you've stayed in the most in your life? Your bedroom? At home?
What, does sleep count?
Yeah, maybe you're right.
Well, like I didn't sleep in my bathroom, but I was thinking about it. It was so damn nice in there.
Do you think it's your home bedroom 1 and then your bathroom 2?
Oh yeah, I've spent some time in the bathroom for sure.
I think that might be it for me too.
You think bathroom over living room?
Ooh,
I don't know.
Good
I plopped
point.
it on the couch for
Kitchen. Fuck. I'm forgetting about that. Fuck. You're right. But good question though.
You want to know what the dark horse is?
Garage.
The hallway.
Yeah.
You're always going from one place to another.
That's true. What were we talking about? Oh, this lady. So this lady was a Crip basically.
Disguised.
How do you get in? How do you think you get involved with that?
Right, you get beaten. Don't you?
You think so?
Do girls get beat up to go into the gang? That seems pretty messed up.
Are there girl Crips?
You just said Yvonne was a Crip.
Why? She was working with the Crips. I don't know if she was
She's
a Crip. Associate, yeah.
She's a colleague. Colleagues of Crips.
She was guilty on conspiracy to obstruct justice. That's what it was. But like, did she? I just don't know what happened.
I guarantee you this
money.
This intersects with the LBCC president.
She's not there anymore.
Ugh.
Remember? Maybe that's why.
That's why Yvonne got in there.
You think she was trying to help?
I don't know. It's just a little fishy.
Shouldn't have got 8 years, in my opinion. I don't know if it was eight years,
so
but
basically, the Crips did something bad, and she was the detective, and she's like, no, nothing happened. Like, what else?
I think she was leaking evidence and shit to the people, to the Crips. Yep. You think any Crips listen to our show? Because I'm neutral.
Oh yeah.
I just want to get that out there. I think I'd lean Crip if I had to, but I still love Bloods as well. I love them all.
Again, they're the same as Canada to me. You tell me you're Crip, I'm like, that's cool. I don't.
Hey, to each their own.
Teach their own. I don't know much about you. Do your thing.
They probably think I'm a little weird, huh? getting banged up every night. TikTok star.
Yeah, that's true.
I'm a TikTok star. All right. Next. I think that might be all I have.
Just Yvonne, huh? That's the big news of the week.
It was the big news of the week. But that's a crazy story, though.
You don't even know the story.
I just told you the story.
She obstructed justice? What the hell does that mean?
Guilty of leaking police secrets to Long Beach street gang.
Oh.
That's what happened. She obstructed justice. She was an inside connect for a member of the Baby Insane Crips. This was in 2013.
The Baby... Oh, this is a long time ago.
Yeah, but she just got found guilty today. The justice system works a little slow, John. I don't know if you know.
It really does.
What has she been doing the last 8 years?
I mean, once you start leaking info, you got to keep leaking info, right?
She was a rat.
She was literally a rat. Was she the rat?
I didn't think
Stay
about
tuned.
it. I didn't think about it. And, we've been saying it could be a boy or a girl.
You're right. She's a rat because it sounds like the rat leaking information. Huh.
That's not even that bad either. I bet it wasn't even that bad.
I bet it wasn't that bad of information.
Yeah. At least it makes our information way less bad.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
At least we didn't murder anybody.
Yvonne.
Okay.
Au revoir, Yvonne.
Yes, Edia. I wonder how long she's getting. I said 8 years, but that might not be true. That's my guess. A unanimous jury did it nearly 8 years after. It was 8 years after. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. Do you get found guilty and then you have to get sentenced? Do they do it at the same time? I haven't watched a law movie in a while, so I don't know.
No, it's all at the same time, right?
I think it's different.
You want to hear John's movie of the week I just watched?
Yeah, what hit me?
The Day After Tomorrow. Have you ever seen that?
Great movie.
Yeah, if you want to get scared as shit.
Who's in that movie?
Dennis Quaid.
Yep, Dennis Quaid's in that movie. It's freezing at one point.
Freezing.
Yep.
And let me tell you something. There's nothing to get me on a cause like a good movie that freaks you out. Like, I'm so anti-global warming now.
Yeah.
Like, what do I have to do? Stop driving? I'm in. I don't want anyone emitting stuff to our ozone.
Walk while you're golfing?
Yeah.
Did you ever find your push cart?
No.
It might have got stolen.
But no, golf carts are electric. I thought that sounded so bad.
Oh, maybe you're right.
It's the fossil fuels. We got to
Yeah.
stop burning these things.
That's true. That's true. If I was rich, I'd probably get a Tesla.
Yeah.
Less fossil fuels. Because I care, John. I care about the sea turtles.
I do too. I just don't want to die.
I still don't get we care about turtles, so we got rid of the plastic, but we went to the paper because we don't care about trees anymore. Well, I thought we cared about trees before.
That's true. The tree turtle balance is delicate.
And then we got rid of styrofoam because that was bad for the environment, but we went to plastic. But we thought we got rid of the plastic.
Did we get rid of those little things that six-packs came in that choked all the fish? That's the other thing I never got. How do those choke fish? You know, little six-pack carrier thing?
Yeah.
You don't see those anymore.
I don't think so. I think but the fish would put their heads through those things.
Fish just love peeking their head through and then getting stuck?
But
how often does that really happen?
Wouldn't you think only like that size of fish would
go
stick
through?
through? Yeah, because the little ones just swim through. The big ones can't fit their heads through.
Yeah.
So it has
It's
to
a
be a
very
perfect
niche
fit.
fish that's killing.
The Cinderella fish.
The Cinderella.
If the slipper fits type
Yeah.
thing. Yeah. That's probably what the fish is called now. The Cinderella
Kind of
fish.
fun to get one of those little six-packs.
Yeah, I miss those. I think all those 6-packs are coming in bottles now.
But now, and they also do plastic now instead of, what were those? Oh, those were plastic.
It was cans.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. I do want to talk about our show and tell. I got one.
Okay.
And it kind of has to do with those little things,
Okay.
6-packs and whatnot. It's not really a show and tell. It's just more of a question.
Yeah.
So, bottle caps right? Hell of an invention. But what was invented first, the bottle cap or the bottle opener?
Oh.
Because if you make your bottle cap, did they make the bottle cap thinking this was a hell of an idea and then be like, oh, fuck, I don't know how to open this now? And they're like, okay, we got to figure something else out? Or did they have that idea before? Because the bottle cap seals something.
Right. And then you got to pop.
And then you got to pop it. But did they seal it and then say,
But I mean-
actually, we actually want this open now?
Oh, you think they might have sealed something forever? Originally.
Yeah.
A time capsule.
Like something like that. Yeah.
Yeah. I think they had to be invented in the same sentence. They're like was twist off
right.
first? Did they have twist offs first? Can we confirm that?
That's a good question.
I think we can confirm that. I think they had twist offs first, and then they just said,
The bottle cap in general is a great.
"Oh, to cover your shit." Yeah.
Like, imagine if that didn't have a cap on it, that water, it'd be all
brutal.
over the place. You'd be spilling everywhere.
Oh, I'd be spilling everywhere. I think it had to be in the same factory, right?
It was probably two guys like me and you sitting down, thinking of an idea. You had a little bottle like this with your beer, and you're thinking like,
Tastes a little flat.
it's a little flat. We should have,
Kept the oxygen.
yeah.
But then, how do you even know about oxygen? You got to be a scientist.
But I think that came before the bottles,
Okay.
bottle caps. They had to have made the bottle cap, or thinking about making the bottle cap and thinking, but what if we want to open it? We have to do a bottle opener too.
Yeah.
I think that's what it was.
And it's a
Had to be.
package deal.
Yeah, it was a package deal.
That's pretty smart.
It was a package deal.
I mean, you can get a bottle open with like household. It's
That's
not
a good
easy.
point. That's a good point. You know,
People
that's
do it with their teeth.
teeth, rings. That's one of my my real shame in life. It's not a shame, but it's like something I want to do. I'm disappointed in myself that I can't do it. Is opening it on a table.
Yeah, I can't do that.
When you just do that, and
Yeah.
I can't do it. I don't know how to do it. And every time I try to do it, I break something. The bottle, I break the table.
Probably some show off invented it so that he could do that.
That's probably true. That's probably true.
Jerk.
All right, you got anything for show and tell?
I'm working on one.
To think of? I had another one. It has to do with kind of my last one, Scotch tape. But
What if it's mine? Mine has to do with your last one, the one I was thinking of.
all right, then I'll let you go first.
Scissors.
That wasn't mine, but I like that.
Well, because you don't need them. You can use a knife.
You don't
That's
need scissors.
dangerous.
You don't need scissors.
But for kids, I like the invention because I think it was just lazy parents.
No, it's
You can't give your kid a knife.
I'm not. I'm saying it's a great call by you.
Yeah.
Because you don't need scissors, but somebody was like, you know what, this
It'd
is
be a little
kind of
bit better.
difficult. Yeah.
And then just to think they crisscross? Who thinks of that?
Yeah, how does that work?
I think it's lazy parents. I think they're like, I don't want to cut this. Give the kid the knife. Boom, his finger's gone.
Why don't they make not unisex scissors, unihand scissors? Like, why do you have to make left-handed scissors and right-handed scissors? Why can't they just make regular?
What? Is that a thing? I thought they're all regular.
No, there's people that have to have left-handed scissors.
Oh, shoot. And also, why are those old metal scissors so bad? Why even make those? The ones you used to use as kids? You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Those ones sucked.
Yeah, but I think that, like everything, it has to evolve, Sean.
Yeah, it has to evolve. Scissors and Scotch tape. I mean, should we just become gift wrappers?
And you know what one of my other ones was?
What?
The staple? The stapler? What in the world?
That's pretty. That's a wonky one. Like, you have to be a freak to invent that. Talk about something you don't really need, but it's just like,
How did that happen?
who's not happy enough with the paperclip? Which, by the way, who thinks of that?
God, we're all about sticking things together,
Yeah.
aren't we? And tearing it apart.
Cohesive show. Yeah.
The paperclip's a hell of an invention, and that is not used enough.
No. And What was that? Just some guy is really good at like at reforming wire.
This paperclip?
Yeah, I mean, just you can straighten it out.
Yeah, I think you're right. I don't know. Did he just see one long thing like this and he was like, I'm gonna try to use this to stick these papers together? Like, is that what he said? You can't
Because you have to be absolutely bonkers to think that. To think that I'm gonna wrap this around so many times that this long thing is just gonna hold my papers together.
I'm starting to think that inventors are just sommeliers.
Yeah.
Like, you're just a sommelier, you crush wine all day and you're sipping wine, and then all of a sudden you have, 4 or 5
There's
glasses.
a lot of downtime during wine.
Yeah, and now you're just thinking, your brain's moving.
Yeah.
It's like, okay.
And you're like, you have something else that you need to be doing, but you're so over it. Like, you're drinking wine, you're like, I don't want to clean up all those papers.
Right.
You're just going to blow away anyway. And then you're just,
going to blow away anyways.
You're just right there on the table twirling that little wire around.
Where'd that wire come from? The belief that was there?
All right. But the person who... Staple is just next level. Was there ever a... What was before the stapler? Nothing?
Did you use your hands?
Yeah. Because a staple is kind of like a paper clip. A little...
Yeah. You press the thing in, and then you have to wrap it around to keep them together.
Yeah.
But the stapler just does that for you. I mean, whoever invented the stapler is...
So the stapler... I've never thought about that. Staplers are kind of like little paper clips.
Yep.
So the paper clip for sure came first.
Had to have.
And then someone started just sticking it through the paper. They're like, look at this. I can flip these bad boys.
I'll tell you what happened was they ran out of wire. They had a longer wire, like this big, and they wrapped
you're
it
so right.
to put it together. And then they're like, fuck, I don't have any more wire to wrap. So we're like, let's just cut this wire in these little ones.
Yeah.
And then
just stab it in there.
Yeah, I think that's what happened.
But still, if you think of that staple gun, that's incredible.
Now we're talking staple guns.
Well, stapler, staple gun.
I'm just saying, those are crazy too.
We're missing the freaking glue.
Yeah.
Who does that?
Arts and crafts was pretty incredible. Whoever was the arts and crafts guy back in the day just nailed it. You can't do arts and crafts without glue or staplers. And once you do all your works, your art pieces, how do you put them? How do you keep them together? You use a paper clip.
Yeah.
No brainer.
No brainer.
All right. That's all I got.
That's incredible. The stapler.
Think about it.
You have to be a sick human being to invent something like that. Who thinks of that?
Nobody. Well, I think.
Why does it look? It doesn't look like anything else.
You know what's funny is somebody thought that guy was crazy.
Yeah. Someone doubted him.
Oh.
He was a grinder.
The grinder finders. We know.
We know.
All right. I got a 91 athlete of the week for you.
And then who names their whole entire industry about staples? What a weird... That's how big they became. There's the Staples Center.
Oh, I didn't even think
All
about the
based on
Staples Center. I didn't even think about that. Do you think that guy's name was Staples?
Had to have been, right?
I looked up the Scotch tape thing. The guy's name wasn't Scotch, which I wish it was. The guy that created Scotch tape. But where does that come from then?
Who invented the stapler?
I got while you look at that.
Whoa, Charles Henry Gold.
Did he also invent gold? Got so rich that he had so much metal?
1877, Henry... Oh, wait, there's someone different. Henry R. Hale filed patent for the first machines to both insert and clinch a staple in one step.
That's the stapler.
1877.
1877? I didn't even know they had paper back then.
I didn't either.
I guess they had to have. 1776, they wrote the Declaration of Independence on something, on a parchment.
Would they staple? Where was that? What happened to it after? Filed?
That's why they only had. It would have been longer. The document would have been longer, but they had to fit it on one paper because they didn't have a stapler to put them together. That's probably what happened.
There's actually a plethora of information about the stapler being invented.
It's because it's one of the greatest inventions of all time, John. Show and tell.
Oh, but in 1841, a man named Samuel Slocum received a patent for documenting a fastening method that consisted of threading pins through paper.
Okay.
Threading pins through paper.
Who came up? What came first, paperclip or stapler or staple?
That's good.
Do you want to look it up?
Who invented the paperclip?
I think paperclip
I think
came
paperclip first.
I think it's a no doubter.
Whoa. No. The paperclip was 1901 by a Norwegian, Johan Valla.
Not surprised one bit.
Those Norwegians.
They know what they're doing.
Well, they have way too much time on their hands.
True. It's cold out there.
Yeah.
All right. Well, you know what probably happened with this? Now that I think about it, paperclip definitely came second because it's tough to get those
Staples
out.
There's
like-
got to be a better way.
Yeah.
And
I just want these to be together for
a little
temporary.
bit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So smart. All right. Let's get to the athlete of the week real quick and let's get out of here. 908 athlete of the week this week, John. Xander Schauffele, your boy.
Oh, my boy.
Gold medal. He won the gold medal for the United States in men's golf. I guess he went to Long Beach State as a freshman.
I knew that.
As a freshman, he went to Long Beach State, then transferred. I don't know. Long Beach State always likes to embrace Xander Schauffele, but I don't know if that's a good thing to embrace.
That he left.
He just left.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't really care. I wish I'd watched more of it.
You should have.
I can't. I do not dislike Xander Schauffele in any way, but I can't hop on board.
I know what you
so
mean.
hardcore yet.
Totally agree.
It's kind of boring.
Totally agree. But, you know, he's an American. I like to root for the Americans. There's only 3
me
out
too.
there, or 4.
He's great. He's a great golfer.
Yeah.
Maybe he'll get more airtime now, and we'll realize he's a pretty fun guy.
Yeah, could be. I don't think he is that fun.
We'll see. He could be.
Couldn't handle 2nd Street. Maybe
for
that's
sure.
what happened. So he left.
Do you think we had to do with him leaving? Were we just running the show?
I didn't think about it like that, but that's probably right.
I mean, he can't be too different of an age than us, right?
I think he's our age. Yeah, you're probably right. I think you're spot on. He stepped into AI and he was like, damn, I'm going to be so rich, but these guys are the man. I think that's what happened.
I think so, too.
Did we transfer or did we force him to transfer? That's a good question.
That's our bad.
All
That's
right.
our bad.
Yeah, you know what? I'm sure Long Beach State would rather have them than us, but, you know, what are you going to do, huh? What are you going to do? That's all I got, John. Oh, I was going to say, I had a great time watching it. It was perfect timing. It was like 9 p.m. was when they were playing, and so it would finish at like, I don't know.
2.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
So I'd fall asleep like around hole like 12 or whatever, but I got to watch quite a bit.
My Airbnb, this thing's got to be worth what? Like $10 million?
Uh-huh.
Didn't have HDTV. What is that?
Standard def?
It was standard def.
I wouldn't be caught dead watching standard def.
Watching golf in standard definition was literally the weirdest thing of all time.
Why would they do that?
I don't know.
What kind of TV was it? Just like this?
Yeah, a little smaller. Not much smaller. A little smaller.
You'd think that a nice house like that would put
You would
something in
think.
there. Maybe that's what we need to start doing. Selling TVs in Mexico.
I like that.
Or at least,
Be the guys in the van saying, hey, you want a TV? I got a good deal on TV for you.
yeah,
High definition. We could do that.
it's got 60 HD channels. We could do that.
We could do that.
Or run like DirecTV. The DirecTV of,
It sounds like a lot of work.
yeah, you're probably right.
It sounds a lot easier to drive around in a van and sell
All right, let's
TVs.
do that instead. I think we'd be good at that.
I don't know how to hook up cable.
No, you're right. Well, it's good. Scratch that. We'll cut that out. All right, that's all I got, John. You got anything else?
No.
All right. Life is great.
Can't
What?
wait till next week's inventions.
That's the best part of the show. life is great. You know,
Shoot or shoot.
so shoot your shot.
Anything goes on the court, I've never been beat. Beauty only skin deep, I like the rim 10 feet. You can't stop me, your game looks sloppy. You need more practice, maybe you like this. To enjoy the game by midway, I can drive around you, even shoot a trait. A 3-point threat, no sweat, you can bet. Back it out and fade away all net. Hang time. Tell me, what you gonna do when I come through, bang? Fast breaks out oops. You know the rules. Crossover dribbles, taking you to school like that. Next time, remember who you're playing. You get no mercy. Know what I'm saying? If you reach, I'ma teach. 2 for the layup. Catch you on a rebound. Game over. Stay up. Yeah, what you gonna do when I come through, bang? What you wanna do? Hang time, y'all. You know what I'm saying?